of cosine. So what is the law of cosine? Let's write it down. Law of cosine. Number one, a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a. So let's put the triangle, and then call this one A, call this one B, and call this one C. This one is small b, this one is small c, this one is small a. All right. So the lowercase letters represent the side, and the uppercase letter represent the angle. So b squared is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine b. And number 3, c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine c. All right, now let's then do it. So here is our problem. So the problem tells us that this is x, this is y. We have two vectors sitting on this in the coordinate plane. So the vector number 1, which is called a, and vector number 2, which is called b. Vector number 2, which is called b, which is also 3. Okay, so now we want to add them using the law of cosine. So in order to do that, we have to find at least one angle. We know two sides. As soon as you know at least one angle, then we are good to go. Let's see, at least we know one angle. So I'm going to move this one right here. I'm going to move this one right here. Okay. So if this is 30, this should be 60. So this is 30, this should be 60. So I know this one. Okay. So I'm going to erase this. All right. I'm going to erase this. Okay. So if this one is 60, then let's see. Then what is this one? Then this must be 120. This must be 120. So now I'm going to connect this two. I'm going to connect this two. I'm going to connect this two. Head and tail. So if I do connect this two, this is a plus b. Vector a plus vector b. Alright, so now let's put it over here. Let's see over here. Put them over here. So I have the vector b. I have the vector a, and I have the resultant vector. Alright, so vector b is 3, vector a is 3. I have this one is 120. If this one is 120, this one and this one should be this one 30 and this one 30, but we don't need to know that. So let's call this one A, this one B, and this one C. Then this is small a, this is small b, and this is small c. Right, so then alright, so I want to know a. So then let's use this formula. A squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2 cosine bc, 2 cosine 2bc cosine of a. And so a squared is equal to b is 3 squared plus c is 3 squared minus 3 times c is 3, cosine a is 120. Alright, so a squared is equal to this is 3 squared. So this is 9 plus 9 minus 18. So this is negative half. Cosine 120 is negative half. So a squared is 9 plus 9 plus 9. So a is 5.2. So law of cosine also gives us so vector a plus vector b according to law of cosine is 5.2 as well. So that means this is 5.2. So law of cosine allows us to find the resultant knowing only two sides and one angle. Next, we're going to use the law of sine to do the same. Isn't it awesome? You know 10 ways of solving the same problem.
The first 50 of you to use that link will get a 20% discount on the brilliant annual subscription.
Don't forget that you too can become the next Einstein. So let's fall in love with math and science.
Subscribe to Barry Science Lab! Subscribe to Barry Science